Life by Casey and JoJo. I don't know. She listens to Spotify, and apparently, has a catch she can easily pick up. All right. I hope everyone can hear me. Welcome to today's weekly live forecast with Amina, where I read the energy for the upcoming days, starting with today, ending with next Saturday. But today we got a little something special. That's why you're seeing more of the table. Any pyramids or any number 3 things that show like a triangle, whatever, get those out today. Meditate on them. Pyramid energy is potent with the 3 angles. I'm sorry, the 4, 2, 3, 4, and it's just a grounding energy for right now that we're in this 6-6 breakthrough portal energy today. And what makes it even more potent is that the zodiac sign of Cancer is in Venus. Yeah. And the number 6, which is our lovers and unity coming together, union number. So just know that emotions regarding love are going to be high, especially today. Okay. So I got my pyramid energy out. I just wanted y'all to check it out, show off a little bit. Like, look at all my pyramids. But yeah, let's shift this energy. Let's get into today's session. So I hope everybody has been doing well since last week. Looking at all my notes on the walls. This is my rune notes. I'm still learning the runes, but some of them I do have memorized now. I'm sorry, I love that thing. I love my beam. Okay. And my ankh. All right, I'm in my Egyptian past lifetime vibration today. I always am. So this is how we're gonna start today. I'm not taking any VIPs. I'm sorry. My time today is kind of short. So I probably won't be pulling any individual cards today. Also because Babes begins tomorrow. If you join Babes as a VIP, you will be getting intuitive guidance all the way through next week. That's why I'm not doing individuals. I'm also not going to do any breath work today. So we're just going to take one deep breath in together. Ground yourself, connecting to earth energy before you exhale and let go of any tension, any worries, any stress. Just letting go. Because in Babes, if you don't know what Babes is, it's breakthrough, balanced, accelerated, breakthrough energy shifting with a pretty much experience with STEAM, soul transforming energy and movement. And it's directed for divine feminines so that energy that we may have given our power away to, we can call it back in. It's really going to be a week of cord cutting because the week after that, I'm going into what I call white, which means I'll be doing some spiritual baths and cleansings. And sometimes I will take the collective with me on that journey. But this time I felt like the collective needed to still, what's the word I'm looking for? Shift a little bit more energy. There's still some energy connected to a lot of us from the past that we're trying to decipher whether or not it's supposed to continue with us into the future. And hopefully we're going to get some answers today because the vibe is ripe. So when we are in that 6-6 energy or 666, because it is 2026, that is angelic energy. Don't let the devil fool you and make you think one of the most powerful numbers belongs to it. Does not belong to energy of dark. The number 6 belongs to the energy of union, of sharing, of coming together, communicating at the highest power. So I got my angelic realms oracle out. Angels are gonna have some messages for us today as a collective, and I have out my archetype and alchemy of the wild unknown cards to give us some clarity on how the 6-6 portal energy is meant for us to use it, because it is a breakthrough energy. As soon as I said that, the first thing I heard was receive. This is the energy to be receptive. So if you've been chasing anything, forcing anything, now it's not. No, not supposed to be doing that now. Right now, you're supposed to be open to receive. And also, I'm sorry, guys, that are watching the replay. I had to go live earlier than usual today. Um, hectic schedule. Yeah, I haven't even really eaten anything yet. So yeah, bear with me. So we're going to start as usual. I want to get us into focus and get us a hand mudra. We're going to take 4 deep grounding breaths with that hand mudra. I was going to nip that, but nah, we need our 4 deep grounding breaths before we jump into this energy. Okay, I'll move my pyramids back. So I'm thinking this week I'm going to let you pick a number for your, oh shit. They said no, we got it. Okay. So I was going to say I was going to let y'all pick a number for your focus, where the energy is going to have you focus this week. But apparently, collectively, we have 2 paths. So I guess you can choose 1 or 2. But I feel like collectively, you might experience both of these. And we have recognition and new awakening, bitches, 22 and 20. We are manifesting something that people are going to be recognizing this week. It could even be just how well you just do being you. There's a new awakening coming in, and I'm almost hearing, yeah, you may be having your own awakening, but I feel like with recognition right there, there's some kind of awakening that's happening around you, or maybe around the collective, where people are starting to back and take a better look, like, oh, collective is on fire right now. Collective got this glow. So keywords this week are mastery. That's crazy. I was watching a different seer earlier today, and she was telling me that's my word for this, well, this time period. And we got it for the week. Mastery, vision, nobility, and fame. And with new awakening, we have action, purpose, beauty, and calling. So these things are going to be showing up this week. Use those words, listen for those words. Synchronicity, baby. Affirmations. I am a winner. My life has lasting impact. And as always, I tell y'all with steam, if you're going to affirm, make sure it's an affirmation you believe. If you don't believe it, don't do it, because it'll be a waste of your time. I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm rich, I'm wealthy. But when you open your eyes, you're still not in that energy. It's a waste of time. Say affirmations you can believe. I am a winner. My life has lasting impact. Yes, it does. Okay. I am excellent at showing others that they are great. And if you're a part of this collective, I bet you do. Sometimes not appreciated, but I bet you do. All right. I'm excellent at showing others that they are great. All righty. And to get in alignment with your purpose and with this awakening and with this energy of recognition, this week, be open to calling friends, to inspire them, to cheer them on, especially if you have any friends that have been feeling uninspired, creatively blocked, in a slump. And also, you could post, it says post, but I would say write down in a journal 3 things you love to do. When you do that, even if you do it every day, because it could shift every day or every week, when you do that, you'll start to see a pattern. And the thing that keeps repeating, or the thing that seems to connect to everything else, that's your purpose. Okay. Newsflash, your personal vision is gold. Enjoy a moment of sheer magic this week. And you are fundamental to the success of a new plan. And I think for many of you, you're going to get recognized for something in regards to something that has to manifest. All right. Bottom of the deck is leadership. See, there's your confirmation. You don't realize it, but you're about to be the leader of something, or in the head of something, due to your originality, the expectations people have of you, like they just know you to be great as a leader. Your ability to be self-reliable, like you trust yourself. You can rely on yourself to come through and make things happen. And wow, this card recognition says, I am a winner. My life has lasting impact. Leadership says, I am happy with who I am. I am a winner. So this week, make sure you're affirming, I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. Winner. I always give my affirmations a rhythm. I am a winner. Sometimes they turn into rhymes. All right. And this week, look out for some news. You're gonna hear some news this week that shifts your life into like goodness and goodies. Okay. Ooh, I'm feeling this week, yo. I think you guys have been really, really following the energy and shifting and doing what you gotta do. Well, we, the collective. All right, let me get your hand mudra. I'm surprised it's so quiet. I just gotta stay positive that my kids gonna let me be great today. All right. So let's get a hand mudra for the collective. Wow, there we go. Radiant light. So they are saying, our guides coming through to say that the solar plexus chakra is going to be important this week, which makes sense with recognition coming through. The solar plexus is all about success, your center for succeeding, because it's your center for self-determination, confidence, um, yeah, willpower, and things like that. So if your solar plexus chakra is shifty, foggy, fuzzy, not spinning, you're gonna be feeling low self-esteem, self-worth, inability to maintain a plan and see it through. So this is the Surya Mudra, which activates radiant light. And the solar plexus vibrates the color yellow and is located beneath the rib cage and above the belly button. All right. So this mudra will assist you with clarity, personal power, and self-esteem. It supports digestion and aids assimilation of life experiences. It increases metabolism and detoxification. Energizing effects help to cultivate passion, clarity, and personal power. I like this mudra. Yay. All right. So all you're doing is bending the ring finger of each hand in and bringing it to the thumbs. Okay. The pad of the thumb. Ooh, there we go. So that's under the pad of the thumb. And extend the remaining fingers. Rest your hands on your thighs, palms facing upward. Relax your shoulders down. Lengthen the spine. Do it right now, unless you have digestive issues. If you do, do this with caution. But we're about to take our 4 deep grounding breaths. All right, take a deep breath in. Eyes open or closed. Exhale. Light is vibrant, luminous, and alive. Send yellow light energy to your solar plexus as you breathe in and exhale out what you no longer need in that space blocking you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. My inner light is vibrant, harmonious, and alive. Take another deep breath in, connecting with Mama Earth. Feeling grounded, safe, and secure. Exhale. Letting go of control and allowing the divine to guide. Take another deep breath in. My inner light is vibrant, luminous, and alive. And exhale, letting go of any worries, any stress, any sadness, any grief, depression, anger, jealousy, whatever negative, dark thoughts might have been in your mind. We letting those go because they don't exist here right now. All right. So, light workers, let's make sure we do this throughout the week so that we can maintain that radiant light. I'm going to switch up one of mine with that one. Let me put my radiant light here. This is interesting. Now I'm gonna read this, and I wasn't gonna, but it stuck out to me today. It's so from my childhood. I like the secret of the rats of men, the secret of men, right? And it was no, I'm sorry, wrong childhood movie. Ain't that something? Because I was talking to somebody about that recently. Charlotte's Web, okay? And there's a part in it where Charlotte the spider, she says a line, a phrase, and actually sings a whole song. This song is so relevant to humanity, to the universe. It always stuck with me. So I wrote it down on a card, and the card just jumped out at me today. So I'm gonna share it with y'all. But some of you may know it if you're from my age group. How very special are we for just a moment to be part of life's eternal rhyme? How very special are we to have on our family tree Mother Earth and Father Time? Now, at the time when I was a child, it just was a pretty song. But now as an adult, I'm like, it really makes you stop and realize the gift of life and the cycle of life, and realizing that everything is a cycle. You know, we return to dust, and what does dust eventually become? Something that something else can grow from. So there's a continuous life cycle, and I think that that's important for this week, because the rhythm and the cycles that we've been going through for the last 10, 20 years are ending, and now it's like awakenings are happening. Okay, and it's time to be open to them and to your connection to the universe and your place in this universe, which brings me to the angels. Okay, I have Archangel. Is this Gabriel wanting to come through? Hold on. No. Yes. Look at me. No. Yes. Yes. All right, so Archangel Gabriel's here, and usually comes through when there's some either announcements that you need to be awakened to, and a lot of times when it's creative stuff. Okay. All right, angels, y'all said we're just gonna jump right into this. All right, so there's some angel messages. I want to let you guys do a pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever number you feel drawn to. This one wants to come out so badly, so I must take this for the collective. Choose a number 1, 2, or 3. But for the collective, messages from above jumped into my hand like twice now. And it says, I am a clear channel for the divine. So just know that this week, that's what's going to be happening this week. All right. Synchronicities, things where it's like, oh, things where you might be watching something on YouTube, something comes on after that you weren't meaning to watch, but it's like giving you a message. Music, you're playing, and then all of a sudden something comes up out of nowhere and it's speaking to you. Messages from above. Okay, we're getting some guidance from above this week. Pay attention. All right, now number 1, 2, or 3. You could take a choice. Take a choice. You could choose one and get a little personal message from your angelic guides. Which, if you are part of this light tribe, trust and believe, you are most likely half Earth angel. Very much have angelic archangel energy around you. Trust me. All right. So if you were drawn to the number 1, you have source frequency. Everything is sacred. So you're going to be awakening to your connection to the divine. You're literally going to be on the same frequency as the divine, noticing your connection to nature, your connection to the whole, realizing that even though you may feel like you're a drop of water in the ocean, that drop of water creates a ripple. So your angels are wanting you to realize your deep connection as a co-creator, and how sacred everything is, every experience that you've had up to this point as well. All right. My 2s, if you were drawn to the number 2, songs of serenity. I sing the songs of truth and love. My 2s, you may be writers, you may be singers, you may be rappers. There's just something about your voice. You may just be a speaker, a poet. Maybe you're just somebody that tells stories or talks to children, but there's something about what you say that is the real deal. You're meant to speak your truth. You're meant to express your feelings from your heart as well. Your angels are coming through to say that perhaps you are a little guarded at this time, but let your feelings and your, especially your feelings of love, come through creatively. Maybe you write, sing, poetry. It's something of that matter. Or maybe you just tell stories or talk from your experiences. But it's very important this week that your truth is heard, and your angels are saying put it into some kind of creative endeavor. That might have been specific. All right, and those of you that were drawn to 3, you have halo of hope. My hopes and dreams matter. This is your angels coming through to say they hear you, and they've seen that you have always maintained hope and trust that things you wanted were going to manifest. Hi, inner blessings. Yeah. But they want you to know that they see that you have been in service and given a lot to others, and that the things you desire and want in this lifetime matter as well. And it's card number 6. So I do feel like the energy of the 6-6 portal today may really affect you, my halo of hope people, my POW 3s. Okay. It's really going to affect you. Your message from your angels right now is to, I heard, keep hope alive. Like, do not give up on whatever it is you dream of, you've dreamt of, because you're getting a boost. You're getting a boost this week. Things that you hope for coming in. All right. You can keep your number or you can switch up. I'm going to do another 1, 2, or 3 to get the final message from the angelic realm. This is coming from Archangel Gabriel. I was just drawn to the energy today. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Ooh, that was crazy. Gabriel was like, no, it is urgent, these messages. All right, I'll take that for the collective. All right, so we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. I'm going to stick with the number I already had. So the message for the collective is, oh, we got Mother Mary coming through. The blessed mother is helping you with your divine life purpose. So if anybody out there has been struggling with finding your divine purpose, whether you believe in the religion of Christianity or not, the Ascended Master, Mother Mary, that energy is coming through to say this week, because these readings are for the week ahead, you're going to be getting some assistance with stepping into alignment with your highest purpose. Yay. Because I was finding myself confused a little bit. Like, I got so many things I want to do. Which one is the highest purpose? All right, let's go with the numbers. If you were drawn to number 1, your message says retreat. Hey, I'm glad. Yay. Subscribe. Join this light family here. All right. So my 1s, it says to block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so you can focus on your priorities. So if you were drawn to number 1, Gabriel's coming out to tell you that it's time to pull your energy back. And I'm almost hearing it could be from people and a person specifically that is distracting you from your highest purpose. Okay. So if you're finding yourself, maybe your kids, maybe there's a relationship that distracts you, maybe somebody that gets you to overindulge in things that you shouldn't be, it's time for you to pull your energy back. You might want to join my Babes workshop that I'm starting tomorrow. We're going to be cord. So anybody that was drawn to number 1, you should be in that workshop. Yeah. I don't even think I posted that information on my channel yet. It's all on my Facebook, but not on nothing else. I got to put it on YouTube. And we literally start tomorrow. So it's going to be very short notice, but it is what it is. All right. Those that are meant to do it will do it. If you're drawn to 2, Gabriel's message says creative expression. God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. I kept feeling we got creatives here. And this light tribe here, a lot of us are creatives, if not the majority. I know it's like over 20,000 people subscribe, but I feel like it's a lot of artistic minds. Or if not that, you're a creative thinker. You express yourself originally. You stand out. You're an alien, all of that. All right. So my 2s, you're getting some help expressing your creative energy. So if you've been feeling blocked, if you've been feeling like you can't be true to yourself and express yourself the way you want to, you're getting some blocks shifted. And I do feel like if you are working on a creative project, be your true self is what I'm hearing. Express your true self. 3s, inspiration. Yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. My 3s, if you've been thinking about doing something, you've had an idea about something and you're kind of like, where's it coming from? Oh, it's coming from source. It's coming from your higher self. And Gabriel's coming through to say, this week, act on it. Make moves, okay? Stop not trusting. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting is follow your intuition this week. It's going to be on point, collective, which brings me to this 6-6 portal energy. All right. Now, This is going to be a collective read. What I want to find out for us is what this energy is transforming. Where is the breakthrough leading us? And what does it entail? Because this energy, with it also having the sign of Cancer in Venus, that is love, transparency, home, family, all of that coming to the forefront and being expressed. And with the number 6, that's also union, a number of the lovers card in tarot. And so you might find a lot with emotions around love, and it could be intimate or it could be family related coming up at this time. And those of you who aren't having those experiences, it's going to be a connection to home, loving an environment, or needing to go into a new one that serves your energy better at this time. Okay, so let's see for the collective. Just gonna go random. This is sticking out. Ooh, dissolution. This feels like the breakdown of some things. Things are dissolving. I feel like that is what this 6-6 energy is doing for us. But I'm also going to go to the book because it gives you extra insight with these oracle cards. But it does feel like almost made me think of a cleansing, and the rainbow colors behind. Hold on, Tori. Yeah, the rainbow colors in the background give me the sense of the storm being over. Okay. Ooh, that wanted to flip up, so I'm going to take it. Now, where we are headed through this breakthrough, the heart. The heart. I felt that. This is going to be a time where things are going to be breaking down so you could get straight to the heart of things, okay? I'm going to go to the book real quick so that y'all could get an idea. Oh, here it is. Then I'll go get this girl some juice. One of my kids is here asking for juice. Where the heck is the heart? I just passed it. XXX1. XXX1. I probably flipped past it like 5 or 6 times now. XX. I hate Roman numerals. All right. So this is where this breakthrough, this 6-6 energy is leading us. Okay. The home. It literally says the home, and I kept saying home, right? The home, the center, the throne. It is possible from an imaginal point of view to sense the heart as a place. Either we are there within the realm of expansion and compassion, or we have drifted somewhere else. There's no in between. So the message here is that, hold on, I want to find exactly the key. All right. The seat of the heart is often reclaimed by nature, music, dance, and the presence of children or animals. Just about everything that I felt was coming through at this time. It's time to get back out into nature, get into your creative bag. All right. This card encourages us to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots and enter the wild and sacred center of the self. The most precious throne in the galaxy is awaiting your return. So what is happening is a breakthrough, a return to self, a return to knowing who you are, what you want, and not chasing anything, but recalling everything in, returning everything in, being receptive. All right. Heart awakening is what's happening. So if you felt like you've gone through a lot of heart wounds and issues, this breakthrough at this time, this 6-6 energy today is ending that. And these are ancestors coming through. If you don't notice, I'm now sweating. If you're new here, angelic energy tends to cool me off. Ancestors come through and warm me up. It just feels like a toasty warmth, but it causes me to sweat. And I'm also perimenopausal, so I don't be knowing if I'm hot flashing or it's them. But here we go. Let's go to dissolution. Oh, I said I was going to get her drink. Give me 5 seconds. I could do it quick. right. And I'm back. Okay. And let's get to dissolution. LX5. So I really feel like I already explained it, but I always like to get the feedback, you know, not the feedback, the confirmation from the books at times. They have deeper explanations than what I'm translating, but it says surrender, dissolving, which I did say, and it's obviously it says dissolution, and formlessness. So this is the great alchemical operation of water, which I literally this week, there's going to be a cleanser. There's an echo. It could be my fault because I've been turned it on, turned it off, turned it back on. Okay. Is it still echoing? Let me see. Try to put it a little lower. Peace, Lay. I hope I'm not still echoing. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So I had just recently spoke that tomorrow I'm starting the process for cord cutting, and then the week after that I'm going into white. That's my cleansing, and I do feel like collectively we need it. That's why I'm doing the cord cutting. I just wasn't doing the cleansing as a collective this time, but I was hoping the cord cutting would lead everyone that participated there. This is talking about cleansing and washing things away, and just something that had form at one point becoming formless, just dissolving, letting things go. It is the first operation and summarizes the heart of alchemy as in the, as in dissolve to unite. For our purposes, it is important to know solutio involves a dissolving of definitions, identities, and labels. So we're going through a huge transformation today, okay? People might feel like you ain't the same person anymore if they have not been growing as well. So the strongholds of the ego drown in the emotional realm of water. We dive back to the beginning, the prima materia. This operation is humbling and disorienting, and oftentimes feels as though the self we knew has disappeared. Who are we now? How will others describe us? When these questions are afoot, the alchemical magic of solutio is underway. By surrendering to the waves, we unite with the primordial essence and return to our deepest self. Wow. Okay. So pretty much that was very clear. This 6-6 portal is causing us to shed, to dissolve, to cleanse, to return to water, to go with the flow. And what that is flowing us into and reopening and a love relation with self. Not so much cleansing and clearing the heart in order to give love, but to be receptive to love because you love yourself so damn much. You know, that's attractive. It can be both. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I could look at people and say, oh my God, ego. But at the same time, it's attractive because who wants to deal with somebody who doesn't think they the shit? Those people are annoying. You're always trying to boost their esteem. Like, no, you are great. No, you are great. So finding a balance between those two is always great. I always tell everybody the ego is not a bad thing if it's healthy. Healthy ego is fine. Now let's get into the weekly forecast. So we're going to start with today. All of that energy. Whew. Had to get that out the way first. A lot of messages. Gonna have to watch this more than one time. Wow. As soon as I take it out the deck, take it out the box, bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. So it's gonna be some fun times, some friends, some celebrating, some stuff happening this week that's going to bring some joy. My stomach is growling. Ooh. I'm gonna have to get something to eat when I finish this. So for those that are new here, I do a card pull for each day of the week, starting with today and ending with next Saturday. I read the energy, which means you have the opportunity as a collective for us to shift the energy if we don't like the vibe that's already set in place. This is why I start with Saturday and I end with next Saturday, because we could have shifted the vibe through the week, and then the Saturday wouldn't be the same. So don't take this as, oh my God, this is her telling the future. No, this is just me letting you know that the energy that and the frequency that we are on as a collective right now is leading us this way, okay, to have that experience. So let's start with today's energy. I did see the death rebirth card go by quickly, so it does let me know a lot of things might be ending and being reborn again. So you might find old past things coming back. All right, let's start with today's vibe. Ooh, we got Nine of Swords reversed. I'm glad to see it reversed. So if you've been having anything that's been on your mind, collective, worrying about it, stressing about something, with this coming through reverse is letting me know that starting to realize some of the stuff you're stressing and worried about is not ours. A lot of times us light workers, we take on other people's stuff, or we're in partnerships with people and we take on their stuff, or we're friends with people and we take on their stuff. And I think today there's some kind of awakening, like, I'm not doing that no more. This is not my stress. This is not mine to carry. So if you've been up late worrying, it does involve not getting enough good sleep. Today, there's some kind of awakening of, no, not anymore. Let's get clarity with the Magician card coming through. And so there's something, so the energy today is telling me what you want to manifest can manifest. Just have to get out of your head and let go of other people's crap. Maybe things people said that are sticking in the mind, things that have happened to other people and maybe they dumped on us. It's just a heavy energy of realizing this heaviness is not mine, okay? And wanting to manifest in what you want. But also keep in mind, collective, this Magician did come out a little wobbly sideways. It lets me know there may be others trying to manifest you. And this is why your energy could be feeling this way. All right. A lot of people in your energy, a lot of people in our energy, they made me stop and stress that. So there may be many, many people trying to manifest us, collective. They want to be in the energy. Okay. So today, this is an awakening that you're not, we're in a vibration today of manifesting what we want. Okay. All right. Tomorrow's energy. Three of Swords reverse. Oh my God. And what's the clarity for this? Because why is we coming out of this? Okay. Queen of Wands coming through. So, I don't know what's going to go down today with everybody, but the vibe for tomorrow is us coming out of feeling heartbroken, like healing from something that once hurt us, but other people feeling like cut out. So some of you today may find that you are cutting people off. Well, I start my cord cutting tomorrow, so I already know why that's that way for me. But you're stepping into your energy. This Queen of Wands energy has a lot to do with knowing your worth. Knowing you can manifest. The Queen of Wands is like a magician. What she puts her mind to, it happens. She's ambitious, she's passionate, and very, very attractive. And this could be a masculine or feminine, but that's the energy of the Queen of Wands, okay? You're stepping into, the collective is stepping into our, I want to say fly girl, fly guy era. And some people are going to be stressed out that you have healed and gotten over them. They may surface between today and tomorrow. Oh, well, sorry, B. And it feels like people that at one point we carried in our minds and hearts, but no more. All right, Monday's vibe. We're doing good so far, cutting things out. We got the Seven of Swords. What is this creepy fella doing? Clarity, please. They gave me 2 cards for clarity. Ooh. Okay, we got the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups to clarify this 7 of Swords for Monday's energy. That lets me know, okay, you may have some sneaky squirrels hanging around. And that's people who are watching you from a distance, collective. There are people, and this is for some of you, take it if it resonates. On Monday, you might find there are people who have been watching you who want to creep up in your DMs or who want to creep with you literally. You see, I got my glasses on. Hey, Kelly. um, I'm still in the middle of the weekly vibe right now. All right. So there's somebody that doesn't really want to leave, or maybe you don't want to let go of, but this person is a burden. There's somebody that is a burden. They want to they might show up Monday. Somebody you're trying to cut off. So if there's anyone that you're trying to get rid of, could be someone that cheated on you, somebody that talked behind your back, that lied, somebody that you got to move in silence around because you can't trust them. This person is not wanting to leave the collective's energy. So Monday they might resurface. The Eight of Cups is here. No, sorry. Eight of Cups is here. And you see they getting rid of the trash. But it was reversed, meaning somebody that's still clinging or we're still clinging to. Ten of Wands was here as well, but it was reversed, meaning it's someone that's a burden that we've been trying to let go of. This person doesn't want to be let go of. This could even be a family member or a child of yours. What?
Bacon.
You gotta wait. This girl just had a whole plate of beef bacon and turkey, and now she's here talking about bacon. Get out of here. I didn't see that come up in my forecast. Annoying kids. Anyway, Tuesday's vibe. Not doing questions yet. I really wasn't doing questions today at all. Unless you want to send a donation, you can look in the description. It tells you how. My Cash App is Ancestor Dancer. It's a minimum of $8 to become Steam VIP. Then I pull cards for you at the end of the weekly forecast session. I wasn't going to do it today, but if you send a donation, I'll do it. Otherwise, you'll have to save your question for next week. Okay. All right. Especially because I'm starting a workshop program tomorrow where the people that are in it are getting read every day. So if you want that, you need to jump in the Vibez, which I have to post in the group. All right. Tuesday's vibe. All right. Tuesday, at least we are moving into wish fulfillment. So whatever sneaky, squirrel, creepy, burden, annoyance is trying to cling on Monday, by Tuesday, we're happy. The vibe is going to be feeling like your wish has been fulfilled. Okay, let me make sure that's clear. Yes, we got the World card. A new cycle begins. So between today and Monday, it does feel like an energy of having to throw out the trash or having to move away from things and pull your energy back from stuff and officially heal from something. Because we have a new cycle starting, new world, new beginning coming in Tuesday. All right. Wednesday's vibe, we have the Knight of Wands. It did come through reverse. I'm going to acknowledge that as well. So with that energy coming through, this could represent a person. This could represent our vibe as a collective. It lets me know that either somebody's going to be coming in really quick and passionately, and it could just be flaky energy because it was reversed. So Knight of Wands reverse is like somebody coming in just for fun and leaving when it's not fun anymore, or the energy, the passion dies down. But it could also be us. Let me get clarity. Justice. So why was the Knight reverse? Let me see. What else with that? The King of Pentacles. All right. So this is a person. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Wednesday, the energy on Wednesday is somebody that's like a player, somebody who has been in and out. They're not loyal. They are about their coin primarily, but they are about coming in and having a good, passionate time. That could be a coworker, lover, that could be a friend, whatever the case may be. Something's happening, shifting on Wednesday. Justice is coming in where the dynamics are going to be balanced. Somebody that plays with our energy collective is going to get their karma. So if you have somebody who was disguising themselves as your wish fulfillment, somebody who likes to come in and out your energy, on Wednesday, our ancestors said no more. It's time to get justice, and things are going to balance out. Things are going to be fair, working in our favor. All righty. I don't know what that is. And for others of you, if you've been feeling like the passion is draining from you, or you've been feeling financially unstable, it could be the energy on Wednesday of some kind of legal matter bringing in money. or ending with you not having to give money. Just something like that. Some legal matter is going to go right on Wednesday. I just heard 2 people that are getting divorces. Some joy, some new start is happening between Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. Thursday's energy. Thursday, we got the Queen of Cups. See, we sitting emotionally stable, intuitively on point, create in our creative bag, feeling really good. What's the clarity for that? Knight of Swords. Okay. Some kind of truth may come out. It could be coming from us as a collective or someone coming in towards us very quickly. But Thursday's vibe is some kind of truth coming in very quickly that brings emotional calm and bliss and stability. Wow. Give me another one. Who that is? The Hierophant reversed. Okay, some spiritual divine encounter may happen on Thursday. Be open to it. Could be you encountering somebody you are meant to do spiritual work with, somebody you're meant to marry. But it's outside of the box. It's somebody that could be like a non-traditional connection happening, but it is spiritually and divinely ordained. Wow. Some of you may also find you're working, doing spiritual healing work or offering it or receiving it. And on Thursday, like you just feel the shift. Yeah. All right. Friday's vibe. 6 of Swords. It did come through reverse. So 6 of Swords reverse is the energy of being reluctant to leave familiarity. Oh boy. So this could be someone else or it could be us. Is it us? The Hierophant again? This is us being spiritually guided again. It's like sources coming through to say there's a new beginning. It could involve a marriage. It could involve a new spiritual up-leveling, ascension, whatever it is. It's a spiritual union that's coming in. And there may be some reluctance on Friday to actually move towards it. Holding on to the familiar shore. Spirits coming through clarity, please. We got the Fool. There's a need to like take a leap of faith towards something to trust. You see how they're going through that door? They're just trusting that what is ahead. They're going to have a good day. Got keys in their hand. I don't even see a car out front, but they're just trusting that they're going to get that car. All right. That's the energy for Friday. Take a leap of faith towards something that is being actually spiritually manufactured to happen for us. And don't cling to familiarity because of fear of the unknown. That's what they're stressing. Last but not least, the vibe for next Saturday, we have success, victory, the 6 of Wands. We made it. We made it. We might be a little bit like in a wheelchair. Nah, we ain't gonna be like that. This week doesn't look that difficult energetically. It looks like a lot of other people in our circle exposing themselves either as in love or soul tribe or enemies, haters. All of that is going to be surfacing this week because there's a new cycle beginning like in the middle of the week and we have to be ready for it. And some of these people can't come. Success energy on Saturday. You're going to feel like you were victorious. The vibe is feeling like something was accomplished. Yes, 8 of Pentacles coming through to clarify. Something career-wise is going to blow up on Saturday. You're going to feel like seen. Like, yes, I'm being seen. Okay. So, for your skills, whatever you're skilled at, some kind of hurdle is going to be, yeah, the energy is right for you to get some kind of recognition. That's right in hand with the focus for the week. Wow. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Kelly, I wasn't really doing questions. I'll try to do one real quick. Will me and Brandon get back together? You saw this reading for the week ahead, talking about leave the familiar behind, right? Sneaky squirrel and stuff like that. Somebody coming in that just wants to have fun, not really the one. I don't know. I'm not feeling good energy. Are you and Brandon gonna get back together? I don't know if y'all even should. No, he's a repetitive cycle. Like, no. Peace and harmony, you want that in your life. You want balance. Brandon's not a part of that. Brandon was a burden at one point, was a lot. You got rid of it. So, or you're not with them anymore. He's going to come through and profess a whole lot of stuff. He comes through as the Knight reverse, the Knight of Cups, meaning he'll come through and he'll say whatever he got to say to get what he wants. But you are intuitive. High Priestess reverse, you're ignoring your intuition. You already know. The World reverse, it's a cycle repetition, something that you keep. Maybe y'all been back and forth, back and forth. Brandon is a no-go. If you can get back with him, but they're saying you should not. No, somebody better could come in. Page of Wands, somebody that's a little bit more fun and passionate and real with what they say. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'm sending y'all light and love. If anybody else wants personal readings, all my information is in the description for the videos or on my channel for how you can reach me. And I hope you guys will join me tomorrow. We'll start this cord cutting because I see Kelly, you probably need to be up in there. It's $25 for the 5 days, pretty much $5 a day. And you're getting breath work, movement, a reading at the end. We have our own private Facebook group where I'm going to give you prompts and support throughout the day. And if you pay the VIP fee, which is $50, you get personal readings. The regular fee, you're just getting a collective read. You get personal card pulls each day of that week. You also get access to me via my private DM for extra support throughout the cord cutting process. I probably won't be doing much personal stuff after this week because I'll be doing my spiritual cleansing and I'll be traveling, but I'm sending y'all so much light and love. I will still probably do the weekly forecast on next Saturday, even though I'll be on the road. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. Later, y'all.